These are all very unique, high quality niche fragrances that are perfect for the cold. They have amazing performance. So if you want to smell different than everybody else, look no further. And the very last one is a brand new release, and they only made 100 bottles, so make sure to watch till the end. We start off the list with the Spirit of Dubai, Fakhama. If you want to smell unique, Middle Eastern, like Arabian royalty, then this is the perfect fragrance. It's very unique, a complex blend with 4 different types of rose, but the rose isn't too prominent. It's more fruity and sweet, and it's warm spicy, it's ambery, it has some animalicness to it, but that fades away after like 30 minutes because it has leather and oud and castoreum and civet. So first when you spray it on, if you like smell it up close, then you smell the animalicness. But in the air, you don't detect that at all. So the projection and the scent bubble around you, you don't get animalicness at all. And after 30 minutes, it fades away on your skin. So if you smell your skin after 30 minutes, it's more warm, spicy, and fruity and sweet. It has 4 different types of rose. So even if you are not a rose lover, because rose can be too feminine for some people, this is not feminine at all. This is very oriental. The roses are blended in perfectly with the other notes. It's super complex. It has, I think, around 40 fragrance notes. You can look it up on their official website or Fragrantica, but this is super unique. Nothing smells like this. Nothing in my collection smells like this. Only their other fragrance, Turath, they share some similar vibes. You smell that the DNA is from the same brand, but still very different. This is a masterpiece fragrance. It's super strong, it's very unique, and you smell like old money. But it's not a safe blind buy. Actually, the whole list I made are very luxurious, unique smelling fragrances, and they are not safe to blind buy in my opinion. But if you are into fragrances and you want something unique, you want something special, you want to smell different than everybody else, sample this, because this is out of this world. I have no words. So sample this, thank me later, and let me know what you think. The Spirit of Dubai, Fakhama. Next up we have Nishane Nefs. This is an olfactory masterpiece. Nothing smells like this. To describe it very easily, it's very sweet, it's warm, spicy, and woody, it's boozy, and it has like notes of saffron and fig, honey, rose. It's very floral at the same time. It has different kinds of florals. The booziness from the whiskey is perfectly well blended. It's not too boozy, it's not too woody, it's not too sweet, it's not too floral, it's not too warm spicy. It's a perfect blend of notes. It's very complex and also very unique smelling. Like the Spirit of the Dubai Fakhama, this goes to the oriental side. You will smell very Middle Eastern and very unique as well. Not a safe blind buy. Very expensive as well. I think the retail price is 555 euros right now for a 50 ml. You can get it cheaper online. Still, sample it first, but this is one of the best fragrances I've smelled in my entire life, and I smelled a few thousand fragrances. This is a masterpiece made by Chris Maurice, aka Christian Carbonell. He's known by a lot of amazing fragrances like Serge of Alexandria too, for example. I think this is his best creation. This is still underrated in my opinion. It has a high rating on Fragrantica, but like not a lot of people are talking about this because I think of the price. It has a very high price point. But if you don't care about the price of a fragrance and you want to smell different, unique, this is just a must-have. This is really a must-have fragrance. Test it, sample it, and let me know what you think. You will smell different than everybody else. It's super strong. It cuts through the cold like no other. It is, I think, 32% extrait, if I'm correct. It has an amazing performance. And yeah, just look at the bottle. The bottle is amazing as well. It's my scent of the day. And I'll just respray it. From the opening to the mid to the dry down, it's a masterpiece. So sample it, let me know what you think, and thank me later. Nishane Nefs. Next up we have Parfums de Marly Layton Exclusif. As you may know by now, Layton is my most worn fragrance and one of my favorites, top 5 for life. But at this moment, I love this one more. This is my most worn fragrance in the last 2 months. I'm wearing this at least once a week. Like, this is out of this world. The opening, I think this is one of the best openings of a fragrance I've ever smelled in my entire life. The first 15 minutes, magic. It has the same opening as Layton, but more dark, more mysterious. It has that apple vanilla combination, which is also very woody at the same time and aromatic with lavender, but then made more dark with oud and civet. It has an animalic touch to it, but the animalicness is very smooth actually. It's a very smooth animalic touch. The opening has very similar vibes to Layton, but more sexy. The vibes of this one is out of this world. And a lot of people say that they don't really detect differences between Layton and Layton Exclusif, but I do. It's different in the opening. It has similar vibes. Of course, it's like 80% the same, but 20% this is doing its own thing. Also in the mid and the dry down. This is way more dark, more woody. It has a very oudy dry down. And it's just sweet and sexy, dark and mysterious with that apple vanilla combination. It's out of this world. Super strong as well. I think this is a 2021 batch. Beast mode performance. It's really strong. I still do like 15 sprays with every fragrance I'm showing you actually, but there's nothing more needed than 15 sprays actually. They are all super strong. They all cut through the cold. They have amazing projection, scent bubble, silage, superb performance. So every fragrance I show you, in my opinion, it's worth the price because they are all unique and they all perform amazing. And still, all of them, they are all massive compliment getters as well because people don't smell fragrances like this. So people are like, whoa, what are you wearing? So they have still that mass appealing touch, but they are not suited for everyone. So they are not mass appealing, but they are still compliment getters. Layton Exclusif. If you love Layton, just get this one. Sample it first. It's not a safe blind buy. Layton is, in my opinion. It's okay. It's pricey, so maybe because it's pricey, it's not a safe blind buy. But in my opinion, Layton is. But this is not. This is very unique and very sexy. Layton Exclusif, a must-have in my opinion. Check this one out. Next up, we have Roja Parfums Enigma Parfum. This came out in 2013 and it's already a classic. In 2019, they made a flanker, the Enigma Cologne version. That's an eau de parfum. They are very similar, but this is the best version in my opinion. It's a parfum, it's an extrait, it's stronger, it's more refined, it's more well balanced, but they are both 10 out of 10. So also get your nose on the Enigma Cologne because the eau de parfum version is 95% the same. I'll show the bottle here. I also have it in my collection. I talked about it in a previous video and both are 100% worth it. This is very refined. It's very warm, spicy and sweet with a lot of vanilla, benzoin, it has cognac, it has tobacco. To describe it like in a sort of easy way, it's like Coca-Cola mixed with vanilla and cognac. So the booziness is not too prominent, but it's very well blended in with the tobacco and the creamy sandalwood. This is very sophisticated, a high-class gentleman's fragrance. Cuts through the cold, super strong, very refined, very unique smelling. I would say get your nose on this or the Parfum Cologne version, the Eau de Parfum. Both are just amazing, out of this world. Both are 10 out of 10 masterpieces, and you cannot really go wrong with either of them. This is a lot more expensive and it's a 50 ml. The Eau de Parfum is more affordable and a 100 ml. This performs better, but I think, yeah, the Eau de Parfum version is a better buy because it's a 100 ml and it's cheaper. But if you are really like, you want the best version and the more refined version, get this one. I would say sample both of them and let me know what you think. Roja Parfums, Enigma Parfum. Last but not least, we have Soma Parfums, Halcyon Oud. This is brand new. It's a limited edition. It just came out in February and they only made 100 bottles. 10 for PR. I was lucky enough to get one, and 90 bottles for sale. So maybe by the time I post the video, it's already sold out. So you can maybe consider to blind buy it. In my opinion, it's worth the blind buy because it's an amazing blend. They recreated the Halcyon blend, like exactly the same, but they added the Cambodian oud. It's 5.5% pure Cambodian oud oil, but in a very smooth way. It's not animalic at all. Only in the opening you have a slightly hint of animalicness, which fades away completely because it combines with the sweet notes and the warm spicy notes. It has like a lot of vanilla and benzoin. It's a bit musky as well. It has labdanum, orchid and honey and rum. It has booziness. It's very sweet, warm, spicy, very gourmandish. It projects like no other. The oud makes it stronger, sticking more to the skin. You have an amazing scent bubble, a nice projection. It's very strong. I've got multiple compliments with this already. I've worn it 3 times by now. And I've worn it to work, I've worn it to the mall. I was with friends and family and everybody was like, whoa, this smells really good. Even people that aren't into fragrances. So they've done an amazing job because Halcyon is already a major compliment getter. But adding the oud, it's out of this world. It's just, I would say normally like don't blind buy, but yeah, they only made 100 bottles, so you can take your chances and blind buy it. And if not, then just get Halcyon. Maybe it's already sold out by the time I post this video. Halcyon is a must-have as well. And yeah, of course, check out Oblivion, my own fragrance as well. But Halcyon Oud, 10 out of 10 masterpiece. I hope, and I'm friends with the owner of the brand, of course, I'm going to suggest make more bottles because you have to get this in stock permanently. It's that good. I'm not lying. So I hope you can get your nose on this. If not, get your nose on Halcyon. And while you're at it, Oblivion as well. ScentSplit bought 6 bottles, so you can get samples there and maybe other decanters as well. But Halcyon Oud, you have to check this one out. Thanks again for watching. It would be really helpful if you like the video, subscribe to my channel of course, but also leave a comment. Let me know what you think of these fragrances. Have you smelled them before? Maybe you own one of them. Or after the video, you bought a sample and then you tested it out. Just let me know what you think. I want your opinion. I want feedback. My plan is to help you smell better than everyone else. That's my goal. And I want to get you into fragrances you have never smelled before so that you smell different than everybody else. While you're at it, Let me know your scent of the day. Like I told you, I'm wearing Nishane Nefs, and I'm posting my scent of the day every day in the community section on YouTube. But you can also guess my scent of the day on my Instagram stories every day. That's in the morning, Dutch time. And I also post it in my stories over there. I'm posting 2 shorts a day, 2 Instagram reels a day, 2 TikTok videos a day. So you can check me out every day on every channel. And once a week, I have a full video every Friday on YouTube. So see you next week, and you may overspray. Namaste. Thanks for watching.